Hello friends, welcome to 123 Simply Craft. I'm Mary Lou, Stampin Up Demonstrator in Australia. I post a video every Friday, so if you like my videos, please subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. For today's tutorial, I thought I'll use this beautiful stamp set by my side. I think it's super cute with these images and the sentiments are really lovely. I think it's a must-have just for the sentiments alone. And I thought I use this stamp set as a sample to use all the sentiments and to make backgrounds. So sometimes we can just use the sentiments to make beautiful backgrounds. So I thought I will show you that. And the card that we're going to be making is this one here, but in a different color. And you can see what I was meaning is like this is just designer paper and I have used the sentiments as my background stamp. And you can see they're soft, so there's no need to add another sentiment. So I hope you enjoy this. And of course, like always, I got some extra samples to show you with different backgrounds with different sentiments. So to begin, let's make this one, but I thought I'd make it in a different color. So this is like on a more neutral on the green tones. The next one I'll be using pinks. So of course, we'll be using the by my size stamp set. And for the card base, we're using white, and it's 5 7/8 by 8 1/4. We need one envelope. We need some designer paper so we can stamp our sentiment. And I got two small pieces. One piece is 5 7/8 by 2, which I'm going to use it for stamping. And then the strip is 5 7/8 by 1/2 inch. We need a piece of white cardstock that is 2 5/8 by 5 7/8. And we need a piece so we can stamp our images. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is stamp my images. And because there's 3 of them, okay, we're going to stamp the 3 of them plus all the little birds and things that are in it. I'm going to be using my Stamparatus because it's quick and easy. And if there's a mistake, we can re-stamp it. So I'm just going to use a piece of cardstock. Let's put a bit of cardstock here. And the images. Let me get the images. I thought I'll do it in front of you because there's a few people that may not have the Stamparatus, and I would like to show them how I'll do it. So we'll put her here, and maybe like that, and just so we can save on cardstock. We pick them up and we stamp. Oh, I just nearly knocked the lamp. I better put the other light on. Thought it was a bit dark. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's move this a bit so you can see. Can you see? Let me check the camera. Yeah, okay. So just ink our images. We need to do it again. Here and this little girl here. Okay, I think we do it twice. That's why I like to use the Stamparatus, because I like my image to be nice and crisp. And sometimes, if it doesn't come good the first time with the Stamparatus, or you stamp position whatever you have, you know that it's always gonna come out good. I think, yeah, that's good. All right. So that is how I stamp multiple images. Okay. Then we're gonna color them in. And like I always color before, just so you don't have to watch me coloring, and the video is not so long, but just for the people that they have never color, I thought I'll do maybe just one image, just to maybe the little boy looks the easiest. So for the hair, I'm gonna use the crumb cake. So very simple, you just color the hair, the whole thing in the light color. It's super easy to do. And then I'll do the darker color just around the edges, because he's got curly hair, just like that. And a little bit of the lighter again. So that's the hair, super quick. Then for the top, I use Bermuda Bite, so I'm gonna use the light and dark Bermuda Bite. And for the shorts, I use yellow, that's for the light. So for the shorts, I just color in super quick. I love this marker because it looks smooth and it's super easy to do. And then with the dark, I just flick and flick from this side. And that's it. You can see how quickly, and see it gives a dimension to the shorts. Now for the top, I like to use the light, the small. So I color it in. I always color in the whole top in the light color. Just like that. Then I get the dark. And where you see all these wrinkles is where I'm going to add the dark color, and around his neck. And now you can see there's a stripe mark just there. So I don't like that. So with the light, you just go around and you get rid of that. And that's that. So super easy. Now he's short. His little shoes, I'm gonna do it in brown, in early espresso. So we do the little shoes. And now for the skin tone, I'm using the Copics. I got some Copics here. So I'm gonna be using this color. Here. So I just color the whole face. And the arms. And the leg. I may put a bit around here. And then I'm going to give him some red little cheeks. And he's done. Super cute. And then you fussy cut it. So you do them all like that. Okay, and I done that earlier. And I fussy cut them. Now, because I'm using pink, the other one is more on the green tone. This is on the, so these are my little, the people and the little doggy. Super cute. And the bird and the little butterfly. So we have them all done. Put it aside, put that aside. And now we're gonna do a little bit of stamping. Okay, so what I do is I grab this. And we're gonna get the stamp. And this one says, life is better with a friend like you. So my background is gonna be done with this sentiment. And I'll be using Flirty Flamingo. This is a Blushing Bright designer paper. Now the designer paper comes from the Sattles, the 6x6 designer series paper. It's got beautiful, the dots and the squares, and then the little stripes with the flowers on the background. And they're all like that in all the subtle colors. So I'm using the Blushing Bright, and I'm gonna be stamping with Flirty Flamingo. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp and then stamp again, stamp, stamp again, stamp, stamp again. And I may go and stamp here and stamp here. I stamp off on the bottom one. I want darker and softer because it will make sense in a minute. Now that I've done that, I'm going to cut that at 1 inch because I'll show you the cut. You only need 2 small pieces over here. So I'm going to cut, now that I have stamped it, I'm going to cut it at 1 inch. So this is 2 inches. So I'm going to cut at 1 inch in half. Okay, so now I have the 2 pieces that I need. And then I'll show you what to do with this one when we're ready to put the card together. Okay, so this is a very easy card to put together. Now, this is the piece that it was 2 5/8 by 5 7/8. And to save on time, I already embossed it. And I used Time Wears Tight. It's beautiful. So, you put this inside here. Put it on your emboss machine. And when it comes out, it's just very subtle, but I think it's super cute. So I've done that. So let's get our card base. And we're going to attach our designer paper first. Making sure that the darkest one goes on top and the lightest one on the bottom. Okay, so let's get our glue. We glue it on the top, just leaving like 1/16 away from the top. About a 16. Just a little bit, can you see? And then we get the next one. And we attach it on the bottom. Again, leaving 1/16 from the bottom. And then we cut the excess. Get the scissors. I always cut it just a fraction bigger because it's always easier to trim it than not being short. Okay, now the next step is we're going to glue this piece right on top of that. So we get our glue and we attach it here. Yep, just like that. And we cut the excess again. There we go. Oh, hold on. Didn't do that very good. There, that's better. Okay. So that's what we got so far. Let me tidy up. Okay. There we go. So now we get our people. And I have added dimensionals on the back of all the images. So we just position them how we would like to have them. We leave them there for a second. Now the reason why I'm going to put them like that is because I'm going to add this little piece over here, but I'm going to use the flower. See, this is a little stripe, and over here is got like little flowers. So I'm going to position this here, so it looks like they're walking on something. But I got like a little bit of grass that I had taken it from the Terrell and Friends. But anything that you may have, you know, you can use. So it doesn't have to be this particular, but I put it in there because I want to position where I would like my grass to be. So I think I want them about there. So I'm going to put my grass here, like that. So it looks like they're walking on grass. I think I like that. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Now we can attach it. So I'm gonna attach this first, my little piece. Get some glue. Get the glue here. I sort of position it about a quarter of an inch here. And I'm gonna cut that excess. And now we attach them because we know where they go. All right, so the little girl first. She's got the big ponytail. Okay, so she goes here. Let me put this one over here just so I can see. There. And then the boy next. Boy, he's super cute. When I first saw these, I thought, oh, I love these little creatures. I think they're so, I mean, they're not creatures, they're people, but they're so cute. I think when you send these to a friend, even to a kid, but even for a grown-up, for a friend, I think that they just put a smile on anybody's face. It just looks super cute. There we go. Okay, and now we're gonna add the little dog. Because he's got his hand back, so he looks like he's calling the little doggy. We put him here. Oh, you know what I forgot? Look, his little nose. I forgot to do his little nose. The nose, I use just a black pen and color his little nose. Oh, that's better. He have a nose. That looks better, don't you think? And now the little bird can go on the girl. Sitting on her hand. And the butterfly. Here. Like that. Isn't that cute? I think it's super cute. All right, now what I done here, I have added all this sequence because I love this sequence. These are sequence for everything. It comes in 3 different colors. I have used the greens on this card and I'm gonna be using the pinks on this card. And what I done is I make like a big cluster of sequence so it looks like there's flowers on the ground. Instead of using flowers, I'm using my sequence to represent the flowers. So I'm gonna get a pinch, just like that, so we have variety here. And I'm gonna attach them all in here, like I did here. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you when I'm done, because it takes a little bit of time to do that. So I'll be back. Okay, I have attached some of the glitter. I'll give you a closer look. Can you see that? I think you can. So they look like flowers. So you can see how pretty they look. This is on the green tones. And these ones are on the pink tone. Which I think they look like really, really cute. So let's put this away. So that's super cute because this one is called like a combination of lots of different things. Like there's lots pearls. It's all, oh, they're just so pretty. So I thought it would look really good on here. So that's the one that I done before in the greens, and this is the one that we did together. So you can see with the stamping we can create beautiful background and designer paper. So I'll show you some of the other samples that I've done. Alright, so let me get the stamp just to show you. So with this one we use that life is better with a friend like you. So let's put that there. Then I use Hi Sweet Friend, and with this one for the background I stamped in all the same sentiment but in different colors all the way around it, and then I did the layers with the same colors that I got here in the little girl. So I thought that you know, gives it a nice, another different way of using a background. So and then I'll stamp the envelope, the back of the envelope with the same, so it does a match. Then the next one that I did stripes in different colors. I used the olive, orange, and the daffodil. I did some embossing here with my with the score. I scored 3 lines here and 3 lines here. Using that menti, and again I stamp here for you, and I stamp once and then again and again, so you get the 3 layers. Like, oh, hold on a minute, sorry about that, my brother-in-law. And then again I stamp with the pumpkin pie first, and then again and again, so then you get the gradual color. So it's not just all the same and it becomes too heavy. So this way you stamp 3 times and then you'll get this nice sort of coloring. So that's how I done that one. And then I did the envelope again to match. And then the last one that I did is again same thing that we did here, but I stamp in different colors on a strip, and then in different colors again. Put him in a little label, and that's how I done that, and the matching envelope like this. So super easy, and I hope you like this technique. And of course with the other ones, like with this one, I cut a little strip and I done the envelope like this. So I'll be doing the pink envelope with the same way, using the leftover designer paper. So let's put them all out so you can see them. But like I always do, I will make sure that I take a photo of all my cards, and I will put them in my blog so then you can see them close if you want to, you know, make them. So they're another way of using our sentiment, not just for adding the sentiment on the card like I did here, but use it as a background. So I hope you enjoy this technique and give it a go. I had a lot of fun, so I think if you try, you have a lot of fun as well. Till next week, bye for now.